Today I migrate another non-trivial repo from Git to Jujutsu, and I have a few tips and tricks to share with you. We don't need any excessive preparation. We will just open terminal and initialize our Jujutsu. But first, let's just take a look at what we have here. You see, we have a lot of untracked files, a few of unstaged, and we have a few files, at least one, that we don't want to be committed or tracked in our repository. I created it for purpose because I will show how to avoid committing it. So we will go straight and initialize Jujutsu here. And here you can see it provides a few hints to keep to track bookmarks, but we will track bookmarks a bit later. For now, let's go back to the Git interface and we'll see how our repo changed. And you can see that a lot of staged changes appeared, a lot of unstaged, and all untracked files disappeared. And from this moment and further, we won't be using any Git interface. Now we switch completely to Jujutsu and try to do all the things here. So we can basically ignore all the stuff we see here. I showing it to you so you are not worried that something went bananas, instead of, you know, stay the same after we initialized Jujutsu. So let's open interface for Jujutsu. And it looks like this. All the previous commits we have here, and we have a change without description, but with a lot of modifications here. Basically, all untracked, unstaged files went to the change set, and now they resides here. First thing that we will do, we will name this change set, and we will have a special name with prefix priv or vip or whatever. And unstaged or original, all original stuff, something like this. Doesn't matter too much, but the prefix priv is important because in my Jujutsu configuration, I have a special field, git private commits, and this private commits have this form. If description contains to do, priv, vip, or some other prefixes, or it unsigned, it will be considered a private commit and won't be pushed to remote repository. So by naming our change set with priv prefix, we avoid accidental push to the remote repository if we ever happen to do so. Now all stuff get committed and tracked, and maybe it's not exactly what we want. So how we will deal with this situation? First of all, we will find a file that we don't want to be tracked at all. And what we can do, we can add this file to a git ignore, because Jujutsu respects git ignore, and we just basically open git ignore file and copy the name here. Okay, put it here. But if we update the status of Jujutsu repository, this file stay here in our change set, and we need to manually untrack it. For this we do jj file untrack, and here we will mention this file. And now after we update the status of our repository, we see that the file that we don't want to be tracked disappeared from it. But we have change in git ignore. In reality, I don't need this file to be git ignored, so I will revert the status of git ignore file by using git restore operation. And for git restore, I will specify a file, only git ignore, and we'll do a restore. And as you can see, git ignore changes disappeared, but our untracked file appeared again. But I don't actually need this file, so I will remove it as well. And here I will do the same. Restore, select the file, and restore. You can do the same stuff from command line, and you can see how this command looks like. It's after generated command that created as the response for my action from Emacs. But it exceptionally easy to do from Jujutsu CLI interface, and I'm sure you will figure it out yourself how to call these commands. Okay, now we have all our files that we don't want to untrack, git ignored and untracked. Now we need to proceed with this huge change set because we don't want to keep this commit and push it somewhere. We want to split it into multiple commits. Moreover, we have some files, for example, this one, which is pretty big, and I don't want to put it into one commit. But let's start from something simple. Probably somewhere here. Let's take a look at this one. We have a file, power management. Let's take a look. The whole file that corresponds to one atomic commit. Let's move it from this huge change set into separate change set. For this, I will do a split. I will select a file for the split and will execute the split. You can do it from JJ. It will provide a nice TOI to do so. And here we need to describe selected changes. Selected changes will be features at TLP. And the remaining changes will stay the same. Now you see it appeared another change set, which contains only our file, our modification here. And all other changes still remain in this huge change set. Now we will proceed with a bigger file, which corresponds to multiple commits probably. SCM to this one. And you can see it's really a lot of changes here. But I can definitely say that this change here I can move it to a separate commit or something else. Let's see what we have here. Okay, let's take, for example, this one. We have two changes, and I will demonstrate how we will deal with it. We will use the same split operation, and instead of selecting the whole file, we will select a hunk. Actually, we can, instead of selecting hunk, to select only a region, and we can select another region, and now maybe this region as well. But this region is actually not needed. I just selected for the demonstration purpose. Okay. I want to revert to clear selection. Okay. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to unselect the region, and I selected everything. Anyway, you can select a few regions. Actually, TOI text user interface provided by Jujutsu may be even a bit more convenient in this regard. Anyway, we selected all the changes that we want to split, and now we need to name them. Examples, ABCDW, update, agenda. Oh, actually, what the change it is? it's not agenda, it's not much searches, right? Okay, and repeating the same operation, we can split this huge commit into multiple small ones. Also, I want to do a brief rebasing here. For example, I want this commit to go before this one. So I will select this revision for rebase and will insert this commit after the channels update, like this. Okay, and I will execute rebase. And now you see that update goes after channels update, but before adding a feature TLP, because I'm not sure if I want to push a feature TLP, but this one is safe and I definitely want to push it. And as you can see, I have a few signed commits, but this commit is not signed yet. So before pushing, I will need to sign them. But let's first figure out how to push. We can, of course, do it from Git interface. Let's open the Git interface. Okay, and you still see that the state doesn't look too clean here. To make it look clean, we need to create an empty commit and update the status buffer. And right now it looks cleaner, but still seems a bit detached from the master branch. Anyway, we don't need to use Git to push because Jujutsu has internal mechanism, a wrapper around Rust Git library, which allows to push the changes. And we will use it. So what I want to push, I have a lot of signed but not yet pushed commits, and you can see from master origin to my local master, there are like probably 10 commits, and the master is a bookmark or a branch in Git language, but in Jujutsu it called a bookmark. And before pushing, we need to move the bookmark to the commit we actually want to push. I want to push all those 10 commits, but also this one where I update the examples config. So I will move a bookmark to this position. Okay, and now you can see the master is here. Now I need to sign all the commits from master to origin master. And for this I will do sign. And I will select a ref set. Ref set is a set of commits or change sets, and you can select it with the following language, like the query language. And this query says that I want all the commits from remote bookmarks up to my main or master branch in this repository. And also I want to select all unsigned commits. And to make sure that I select the right commits, I can use JJ log. And as you can see, it will show only one commit, this one, the unsigned commit. If I will remove this part of the query, you will see all the commits from the origin master to my current master. But we need to sign only unsigned commits. Tilde means not in this query language. And let's sign all unsigned commits. Sign like this. Okay. You see that right now the commit is signed already. Now let's try to push it. I will use JJ git push. but it should fail. And it fails with this warning. And it suggests to perform the following command to make our local master to track a region. And I will execute this command and we'll try to do a push again. Okay, and now it says what it does. It has a dry run, which will show this information, but I don't care about dry run and safety. I go straight to the push. And now it should start pushing the commits to the remote repository. It takes some time. Let's see. I suspect that somebody is DDoSing source HUD, so we probably won't be able to push today. Unfortunately, quite unfortunately. Status source HUD. Experiencing disruptions. Okay, so probably we won't be able to push it. But at this point of time, all the commits are signed and we moved our master here and we are ready to push. But I will demonstrate another thing, why our brief marker is important. Let's actually let's just switch to this commit and let's update the name to work in progress, so we are sure that we don't push it. And let's move master bookmark here and let's try to push it. And now you will see that the commit rejected because it matches the query for private commits. So work in progress commits, unsigned commits, private comments, and all other commits and change sets won't be pushed accidentally. So let's go back to our previous state of the repo. I just undo the changes using Ctrl-Z in the my interface, but you can use JJ undo to get to the previous state of the repo where the master bookmark is on this commit. And let's try to push one more time. And probably it won't succeed, but anyway, we covered already most important steps of migrating from Git to Jujutsu. We initialized the repository. Everything got committed into one change set. We started to from naming this change set with special private keyword, which prevents accidental pushing. After that, we started to split this change set into small chunks. And we moved our master bookmark. We associated this master bookmark with a region master. And now we can easily push the changes without leaving Jujutsu and doing all the stuff in the context of Jujutsu. I hope it was useful. If you have any questions, please put the comment or write me an email. See you.